where tomorrow they will be officially starting year 4 on campus. And all of those classes that is associated. And of course, like always, the uncles push the button during the spiel, and the kiddos get treats. And the puppy is happy because she's in the house right now to do that. Because she was...
He stayed outside for so long because he kept refusing to come in.
Yep. She's like, no, it's nice outside. I can actually stay outside for more than 5 minutes to go pee. So, alright, let's go ahead and jump into our Eberron Oracle of War. So, when we last left off, our adventuring party... Well, actually, let's see here. You, which one did you do? You did... So you ended up from Sharn, coming back into the, into Salvation, choosing to bring, the young girl known as Sky Blue back with you. And you ended up, heading out to a location that, hold on, I'm gonna grab the thing. That was a flying fortress, or floating fortress. You ended up, because you found out that a Warforged party, raiding party, had taken captives, and you were sent to go rescue these captives from this floating fortress. And you did, in fact, do so. And found out that the Warforged had taken their captives to a refurbished House Cannith Elemental Hover Wagon, making the rescue a little more difficult, but still succeeded in doing so. And you ended up, you ended up with a couple of pretty decent rewards for this adventure. You made some money. You got some stuff, and if you did not already choose it in the adventure rewards handout, you got you had 20 gold and a flint shard, as well as one of the other options. The thing is that now I realize that I didn't do this and it kind of got messed up, but there is also legacy events that you guys have earned while adventuring. These events have influence. Some of them have influenced stuff you guys have already done, and some going forward will help you.
I'm building the page. Don't worry.
So this comes. You can read through them. They're from each of the different campaigns, if you still or different adventures. But the big one is, from our last adventure, you actually gain multiple things. And each of you ends up gaining this ability to do this. So, with the exception of the second to last one, the Krantz, I would say there is only one of those, but everything else, like, you can get your own of those. So... just for reference, we will be keeping that going. So, all right. So with that, you successfully retrieved or rescued the captives, and you ended up bringing back that hovercraft, in essence. Hovering fortress, and as grateful as he was, they commandeered it. But you were able to get to see it and get to enjoy it for that little bit of time. So yeah. All right. But that brings us back to Salvation.
Stardust, can you hear the music in the back? Okay.
Actually, to the Great Beyond, where we find ourselves hanging out within the lovely tavern, as you do. All let's see here. Let's change that.
Let me know if you can hear it okay, okay?
Alright, so with all of that said and done, what would you like to do? Actually, let's do that.
I do believe a beverage is in order.
Jeez.
Perhaps 2 or 3.
Okay. And you see Alf over here already has it taken care of. Drinks are coming up right now, and you see the Warforged servant takes the drinks, brings them over to your table, and hands them out in the correct order. Seems to be that he is very excited about this situation, and he's excited. It is Joe. It is a new day. But yeah, so he hands out that along with a platter of bread and some jams on it and stuff, and then he goes back to his spot, waiting till another order is needed. Okay. Healing or transformation? Nice. Okay. So with that, is there anything that you need to do or discuss or anything before we move on?
I don't believe there's anything on my end.
Okay.
I need to figure out if Sky Blue is gonna go look for her dad immediately, or if there's some other stuff that we need to make that easier, or
I suppose we should know what kind of timetable she's looking to work with.
She'll tell you what as soon as possible, of course.
Well, have we uncovered any clues as far as to where her father should be?
That guy last time said something about it.
But just letting you guys know, like, we're not in the story yet. We will
overheard
be very
the
soon.
captain that stole my airship.
Mm-hmm.
He knows where the dwarf is.
So you asked him that, or did you ask him that?
We did not ask. We're just refreshing Dorian.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Because I'm old. I don't remember what he said exactly. Something about a dwarf.
Okay. I don't know.
We could go ask him. We're not. What are we doing?
Nothing.
Just drinking.
Just drinking.
Well, we
At
did
the moment,
just
you are drinking and eating bread and just in general enjoying your time here at the pub.
Questionable meat stew or whatever it was.
Uh-huh. Totally.
I chose to get the map from the last one, so
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Sky Blue, like, do you have any hints or anything about, so maybe I can find a location on the map, or if there's
Okay.
like landmarks. I don't know if anything would still be standing, but
Okay. I really don't have anything. But I mean, I don't know. Perhaps some, if I'm around here, perhaps I can go talk to people and maybe find out some more information. I haven't found anything yet.
I think that's what she was doing when you left. So okay.
Yeah, she really hasn't found a whole lot of information yet.
There's still a ways to go, I imagine.
It's
Yeah,
a little
I
better.
don't think it's gonna be an easy fight.
Okay, awesome.
But maybe I don't know. it wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, Z has been helping me a lot. Thankfully, she's really nice. Did you know that she was thinking about staying here and setting up a shop?
Here?
Well, in Salvation, yeah. I mean, she knows her stuff. She's really good at it. I mean, nobody's gonna, try to pull one over on her. At least I hope not.
I suppose. I mean, it does lack some of the dirtier points of the big city, but the humble bumbleness of this town wears thin. Especially when there's questionable meat in the stew.
Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot of animals and stuff around here, so that might be part of it, but I mean, Z just told me not to eat the stew, and that was that. So that's kind of what I've been doing.
All the more reason to not want to live here long term.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if I could find, somewhere with a kitchen like of my own or whatever, I could cook my own food. I've been doing it for years since Dad left, and didn't really have a mom because I'm a total Disney character and don't have a mom. D&D and Disney, it's no moms allowed.
Dad's looking quite nervous in the corner.
Right, exactly. But it is about that time when you're having this conversation. You're relaxing. You've been running around so much that you see Z walks in. Zahara walked in, and behind her, you see a couple of people. You see a Warforged and an orc. And you don't. Well, actually, everybody, give me a history check, please. Good job, Tor. Good job, Joe.
Lots of 15s.
Yep. It's all about the 15s, apparently. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I see a name in there that I didn't know was in Discord. Hi, Raven. She's muted, that's why. Okay. Alright. Right? Well, because I'm streaming, I don't have the little notification ding thing that when somebody joins or exits, because otherwise, sometimes with Arthur's internet, he just in and out, in and out, in and out. So I don't want to do that. So unless I have it up and see it, I don't know who just jumped in. So, all right, that works though. So, with that, those 15s, these two don't look familiar. You just, like, the orc looks, young, but you don't recognize either of the two people that she walks in with. So as she steps up, and walks further in, she kind of walks up to your table. Of course she does, right? And you guys you've spent quite a bit of time with her now, and you see her come over, and she kind of just, takes a seat at the table, and she kind of gestures for the others to do so as well. And she says, "Well, you guys are doing well for yourselves, aren't you? I hear you acquired a hovercraft."
We did.
Go away.
Yeah, I mean, you acquired it. Yeah, he's an asshole, and yeah, but that was good acquiring. I mean, hell, we're lucky to bring back parts of a hovercraft, so that's pretty impressive. Damn it! I wish he hadn't confiscated it. Wish we could confiscate it back. That would be nice. Make hauling stuff a whole lot easier.
I mean, we could, but it would be rather illegal.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that would be a, yeah, probably not a good idea. Probably not. But, hey, so, and she kind of turns to Cinder Striker and she says, so I know we need to find you guys, somewhere safe, since you've had people literally coming out to kill you because of a, well, certain item that you guys carry. She says, have you guys heard of the salvage bases around here? Like, where people like just randomly find a spot and set up their base in, like, well, abandoned houses or mansions, temples that no longer hold, the members of the thing. And the like, I mean, hell, there was one point I was out looking for stuff and came across this large Colossus Warforge and found out there was freaking people living in there. They made it their base. So it got me to thinking, and well, I think these two have a place that might work for you guys as a base. And I mean, you can work together and upgrade it if you want to, and I think that the place they've been staying at might be a really good place for you guys to have. So, and she kind of turns to Mahler and says, oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You know what? Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? And she kind of turns to Cinder Striker first.
Hi, I'm Cinder Striker. You have a kitchen in your base? Because apparently we have a chef among us.
Yeah, apparently. All right, so that is Cinder Striker. And she kind of turns and looks at Dorian next. Oh, okay. All right, so she turns to Dorian and says, "Well,
Hmm?
and you are
Who's asking me this?
Zahara."
The
Yeah.
Oxidon?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself
So
to
she's
the
like,
new people.
introduce yourself to the new people.
Oh, I'm Dorian Gray, private investigator, often working with the City Watch.
Okay. Next.
And my name's Raven Silver.
Okay. And she keeps going around the table.
Arthur Copperpot.
Joe.
Bill Smo, you need anything? Let me know.
Okay. And then she turns to Krebus.
Hello, my name is Kribus Decrees, and what is the name of our new students?
And at that point, Mahler.
Please introduce yourself, children.
There you go.
Oh, Lord.
So Mahler, you're up. What do they see when you're standing there? What do they see? Right? It is. It is. gonna get worse, just so you know.
Trying to keep track. My name's Maul.
Mm.
You see this Warforged standing there, and strapped to his back is this giant maul.
I am currently wearing a split mail that's been integrated into my form. Just looks like he weighs heavier than a lot of the tables put together. So
He's a big boy.
yeah, he's big. He's sitting out at a 6'5", easy 300, 400 pounds.
Okay. Alright. And just for reference, what class are you?
I'm a fighter battle master.
There you go. Alright. And is our last student back?
I have arrived.
Okay. So go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
So you see this little, well, it's by age little, 5'5", 10-year-old orc who's got like orange, red-orange skin, dreads. This young wee little bab. He has like, as you can see by the picture, like he's got like kind of light armor on. He's got a strap. He's holding a book under his, well, several, but like his main book under his left arm. Hello. Zoo talk. And he like pounds his chest twice.
Well, that is good. See, we. And she kind of turns back to you guys and says, "These two have acquired a location that I believe will work very nicely for you to serve as a base. You see, it's great staying here in the tavern, I know, but..." And she kind of turns towards Alf and says, "Alf is great. He's a great guy. Keeps a great, tavern and inn, but sometimes you just, need space for yourself. And I think that these two, the place that they have, I think will work real well for you. I mean, there's room for expansion and upgrades if you need it. So why don't we all head out to their place, and that way you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. It's not real far. It's about what would you say, Zutog, about 20 minutes or so outside of town?
Give or take, if we want to, slow pace.
Okay. So yeah, not super far. You can still come in and get your supplies and the whatnot, but so give you a place to be able to spread out and, well, she kind of turns to Arthur and Joe and says, "Have your own room for your experiments." I know Alf kind of didn't like it when you spilled that bottle of acid in the room, Joe.
It was one time.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying, like, maybe not the greatest place to do that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I promise to blow up as little as possible.
No problem, Arthur. Okay. And she kind of grabs Cinder Striker around the shoulders, and she says, "Don't worry, I put this group together myself, and well, let's just say they've grown up a lot in a very short time. But they have been efficient. I have traveled with them. they are going to be something special, and I think that this is a good fit. I think. I mean, hey, you can always if it doesn't work out, find you somewhere else. But I think this will definitely be a good fit for at least a little while. So.
At this point, Zutog will like kind of do a slight bow. It is honor to be accepted into party.
We hopefully everything goes well, and we welcome you aboard. As I say, that's not sure how the others feel.
The honor is ours, providing you behave well.
You ignore him. He is unofficially promoting himself as the nanny.
Mahler, what is this behave?
I don't know. I've never been able to figure it out.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Or better yet, find out. Experience it for yourself.
Nice.
The wonder of experimentation. We must go.
Okay. So, I am just going to go ahead and, so this is definitely not to scale by any means, so, you guys are gonna be kind of in the water for the moment, because it's not, not in scale, but 20 minutes outside of town, they bring you to this, that's weird, where is the map?
We're in an empty mindscape where reality is constantly shifting.
That's really weird. Okay, hold on. Alright. We're gonna go back over here for a minute. I think my Roll20 just froze. Alright, there we go. Anyway, so you head out for the 20-minute walk. And on the way, it's like you start off taking a path about 10 minutes in or so. You turn a corner area and it gets off-road, off-path very quickly. And you see that it keeps getting more and more and more where it is not, you are no longer on any sort of path whatsoever. And you end up, the ground underneath you starts to get a little bit more rocky. A little bit, you're no longer on dirt, you're on rock and stone, and you are, edging along one of the water sources here, and eventually, you come to this little, what looks to be a little cut-in, and you eventually, as you're following them, you see that they walk up to what could only be the entrance to a cave. The map was having issues. It literally disappeared off my screen. Oh. All right, there we go. There we go. I fixed it. So, with that, you enter into what is known as a smuggler's cave. So, you end up with that as they open it up for you, and you are able to go inside. Now, this, let's see here. Give me a second, I gotta get to the description. Okay. So you step up and you see this hidden fortress is carved literally into the base of a mountain. And seems to have been made to hold like smuggled goods and stuff. And it's, I mean, it is pretty empty right now. But you can see that there is lots of room for improvement and even for not necessarily repairing the place, but upgrading it. You do see some supplies in here for perhaps their plan of adding more rooms in or whatnot. But for now it is definitely better than, well, some of the other places that you could be staying. And easily defensible. As you see, the only doors to the outside are actually right here and right here. So, yeah. And, yeah, this is where they bring you. So, how this works, just for the reference, for you guys, this is what is called a scavenger outpost. And we will, as you guys adventure out, you will be able to earn what is called salvage points. And by doing so, you use those salvage points to upgrade the location. And so I will, I haven't done it yet because we haven't got that far, but there will become a list of upgrades that you can make and spend those points on. So, all right, but for now, you have a smuggler space, and there is enough beds and stuff in here, to accommodate you all fairly comfortably.
Is this all on one level?
It is not. There is rooms underneath as well.
Oh.
Yep. And the rooms underneath, it looks like they were still in the process of making them. As some of them are more rough-hewn than the ones that are on the top.
Yeah. I imagine that I probably have, with my mason tools, have been, in the time that we've been here, trying to expand and make it look nicer. If
Right.
that makes sense.
And the upstairs part, it does. It looks really nice, and you have like the kitchen. You have you know, all of the necessary things that you need, and then like downstairs is where the rooms are for the bedrooms and stuff. But yeah, that's where that's what you see. So
I'm gonna go in and with my newly found talent of being a dungeon delver, I'm going to look for secret doors.
You gonna delve into the dungeon?
Yeah.
Okay. You are not the bad guys.
I mean, you called it a smuggler's base.
It is a smuggler's base.
It was. That was what it was before the war.
Oh.
Natural 20? What? Holy moly! All right, so beyond the
I see everything.
yeah, right. Beyond the the normal items that the two people who have been living here would have, you find there's a couple of like there's a couple of weapons in here, but they're not really worth a whole lot of nothing. But you find like empty crates and stuff that clearly was holding something in the past. You see boxes that were made for holding potion bottles. All the potion bottles in there are empty. So you find, we'll say, how many? We will say 2 boxes of 6 potion bottles each. So, just as an FYI there, Joe, that was 12 empty potion bottles.
I'm gonna put
Perfect.
2. I'm gonna keep 2 and then give the rest to Arthur and Joe.
Okay. But yeah, so there's not a whole lot of stuff in here.
No secret doors or anything.
No. Mm-mm.
You
You
probably
find one that like it
but
was, but I probably
like
like knocked it off to make it not so secret.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a no longer secret door.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might have been. It could have been. But there's no door there anymore, so you found a secret cubby hole.
That's what I want for my room. I'll share with sky blue and have like a little
Secret cubby hole?
little roguey place.
Good job. Alright. She wants that room. Okay. Alright.
Well, the door's right there, I guess.
Nice. Alright. So, with that, you guys can explore the base, and, Zahara says, I know it's called a smuggler's base. That's what it was before the war. And, well, during the war, because they would smuggle goods from one side to the other. But, it doesn't have to be that anymore. It can be whatever you want it to be. You can name it whatever you want it to be. And she said, because I would like to see, they gave me a list, a D20 base names list of 2 words. And so I would like everybody to please roll me 2 D20s to see what names you guys come up with for this base.
As long as Funhouse is one of the names.
Okay. All right, let's see here. We're gonna start.
Also, our group doesn't have a name.
Your group doesn't have a name either, I know, right? Okay, so let's see here. We'll start at the top
Phoebus's
here.
kids.
Phoebus's kids. Yeah, that works. Dorian, you rolled War-Torn Mansion.
Mansion.
Accurate.
Arthur,
Good.
Intrepid 18. Sanctum.
So Joe and I rolled the same thing.
Nice. Alright, Mahler, let's see, 13 and 10. Gold Hold. Gold Hold. Alright, Cinder Striker, 1 and 16. Glass Station. Okay. 3 and 15. Shrouded Garrison.
Awesome.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice.
I'm thinking that the dice really want it to be Scavenger Fortress.
Shrouded Garrison. That sounds nice.
I mean, right? I'm just saying, like, as in, the dice that they rolled were both 4s, and they both rolled the same thing. It really wants it to be Scavenger Fortress.
I want to be the other one.
Okay. So just, I mean, I like Funhouse. Funhouse was pretty funny. So the first words options, just to go over in case there's something else that you like better, is Glass, Mistborn, Shrouded, Scavenger, Fortune, Clawfoot, Iron, Arcane, Mystic, Intrepid, Titan, Shield, Gold, Invincible, War-Torn, Scarred, Mourning, Harmonious, Mercenary, and Adamantine.
Dumpy is not one of them.
Apparently not. The second word options is Castle, Citadel, Fort, Fortress, Manor, Mansion, Villa, Keep, Bunker, Hold, Stronghold, Palace, Hall, Camp, Garrison, Station, Bastion, Sanctum, Retreat, and Haven.
No
So you can-
hovel.
I
No
mean,
hovel.
no hovel either. See, there you go. I mean, you could just be HH and do Harmonious Haven. No? Oh, happy hovel. Okay, there you go. So, with that being said, does anybody have an idea of what you would like to call your fortress or your home?
Oh, the Wotan Manor wasn't a bad one.
Something hideaway? Ooh.
Well, if we had a group name, we could put that in front.
I mean, you could come up with a group name first if you'd like.
The other thing is that the reason for a shrouded hideaway is that there's only 2 entrances, right?
Right.
So it's very secluded, and like I don't imagine people could find us just by stumbling upon us. They'd have to like look for it. They'd have to comb for it.
He's not wrong.
That's just my reasoning, but
I don't know how I feel about, like, having our group name be associated with this place just in case we get busted. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
Wait, are we doing something illegal?
Not
Why-
yet.
We're going smuggling.
Why wouldn't we?
The hell we are.
It happens occasionally.
I mean,
Remember, it's only illegal if you're caught.
Yeah, except that they have a cop with them.
Oh,
Yeah, some people have strong feelings about that.
Yeah. That's the part that they have to worry about is, you know, the fact they have a cop with them in the party.
But also, we
We
didn't
do.
do anything wrong, and people came trying to kill all of salvation for what we found. So
Technically, you are harboring a fugitive. Looking at little boy or girl blue over there.
True.
she wasn't caught, so how she's not a fugitive?
The reason she's a fugitive is because she wasn't caught.
That seems like they should have tried harder.
let me
Yeah,
show
we
you
could-
to your room.
We could do waterfront hideaway. They don't need to know that the water's in a cave.
When it gets tense, I'll just like show them around. Like, like
Okay.
these are like the potential rooms. And down here, I'm currently working on expanding the sub levels for a possible escape route.
No music?
Yeah.
No, there's no music in here?
I do believe that would be Raven's forte.
Why
Looks
would
for
I want?
a jukebox.
Why would I want to make more noise?
Do not allow Kravis to put anything. I don't trust his musical tastes. They dry out
Rude.
here. And this muggy heat giving me a case of the horribles. I'm going inside.
Are you afraid Creepus is gonna put on the dial-up sound?
Yes.
All his clanging and banging as he walks does not inspire me much to his musical confidence.
You not clang and bang?
I
You
would.
sound
I
like
would.
a rusted tin man.
I would probably just start looking at you.
in an oil bath.
That's funny. Alright, so you guys head inside. Oh, I didn't. You made nice. You made a thing. That's funny. You made a thing. All right. So, okay. Mildew Manor, Mildew Mansion. I mean, so, okay. So you guys go in. You find rooms. We can figure out exactly what those are at a later date. as they are sub-level and we don't have that right now. This is the second of the places I'm gonna have to build maps to. That's all right though. But with that, you get comfortable. You find your spots amongst the rooms, and you are able to be comfortable and feel safe with the knowledge that there is only 2 entrances, and you can get yourself a long rest and all of that fun stuff. All right. So, is there anything that needs to be made or whatnot in the interim, as you now have a location to do stuff like that?
I want to work with Sky Blue and figure out what we need for the kitchen.
Okay. All right, you can do that.
Seems like she likes cooking, and
She does.
we like eating.
You like eating. That's usually a good plan. Yeah, if you have
No
a person,
poison.
I mean, if you have a person who likes to cook and you have a group that likes to eat, that's a good plan. So, all right. So, with that, all right, we're gonna just kind of let you guys settle into that location with your rooms and the like, and as you do kind of make it work to be your own, you guys end up heading back into the town of Salvation, where if you would like to, you could go shopping or whatnot, and you do to an extent for supplies that are needed. And it is as you go to do this, it's now a warm evening in Salvation. Were it not for the shadow of Argonath, a vast floating citadel blocking out the sun. The Brailish flying fortress has definitely seen better days. Countless people, minuscule in proportion, clamber across its surface, repairing the battle-scarred hull, moving supplies, and otherwise doing what they can to keep it serviceable and, well, more importantly, airborne. An immense ramp allows access to the fortress's innards. Fresh
Let's
from your
go,
last
boy.
mission and finding a location, you've as you guys enter into town, this young human boy comes running up to you guys with a note that says you are summoned to meet with Alon Iranik, the fortress's captain, upon the ship. Now, you, some of you had gone there before, and you know that the Argonath is the size of a small city. After being up there before, you're well aware that the path that you and corridors that you need to take to find the captain's office. Now, my question to you is, do you bring your other 2 friends along with you? Or do you have them go back to the house?
Was there any indication as to why we wouldn't?
No, I'm just asking if you are.
If they feel like a company, and then they may as well come.
Okay.
Do we have any idea why we're being summoned?
You do not. It just said your presence is required.
Required.
Mm-hmm.
They need help
That's
flying
awesome.
the ship.
Probably. They need help doing something. And Sky will turn to you guys and says, I will take this stuff back to the house. As you see, her hands are like full of groceries and whatnot that she could get.
Well,
At least, I mean, hey.
So
unless
Unless what?
Well, unless they are in some way connected to the city watch, nothing they say is required of me for anything. But I shall go along to see what it is they are requesting.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they said required. It says it right there in the letter.
They can say it all they want, Cravers. I do
Oh.
not work or report.
They only said it one time though.
So as you make your as you make your way up the immense ramp into the flying fortress, navigating its twisting avenues and corridors, you finally find yourself at the door of the captain's office. As you knock and he tells you to enter, you see a large brass table bearing a topographical map of Breland dominating the room. And for the purposes of this, we will go to a map. Haha. All right. I don't have the exact map of what he's supposed to be showing you, but this is at least a map. All right, and you see maps and charts are affixed to the wheeled easels across the floor. A broad window offers a clear view for miles ahead. In the distance, the hazy wall surrounding the Mournland looms menacingly. And you see the captain consulting with the leader of his scouts, Big Bara, another warforge, as well as several other functionaries. But seeing you, he dismisses everybody, leaving just him and Bara. And once you guys are all settled in, he kind of looks over you and says, "Oh, you've gained a few more than I see." Okay, and he tells, or he ends up ordering you guys some food and drink to be brought in. And as you are sitting down to eat, he kind of explains. He explains. He says, "Bara's breakers, the troop that Bara controls, have been patrolling the area around the outpost. Patrols usually consist of 3 or 4 scouts, but due to recent troop shortages that been spread kind of thin, they've even had to, scouts have had to take patrolling alone as of late. But this morning, and the reason that I sent for you, this morning one of the breakers was ambushed by a small force of Warforged raiders. By the time reinforcements arrived, the raiders had retreated, likely into the forest bordering the Mournland to the east." And you see, that all came from the captain, and you see Bara, head down, and finally she looks up at all of you and says, Would you be willing to search the forest east of Salvation, find what I expect to be raiders allied with the Lord of Blades, and, return them alive, if possible? I mean, please?" The raiders? I don't know. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten anyone with any good information on that.
The other ones that have badges of the Lord of the
Okay. Huh. I can't say that, no, I didn't really see it, so I can't really say. But, I am, that would be good information. I don't know. I'm trying to, and you see, she is having a hard time, and she's a warforged, and you see, she is having a hard time, with the fact that warforges have been attacked and, in some cases, even captured.
Well, this does seem like a common occurrence here.
Yeah.
So the people who were taken this morning,
Uh-huh.
they're warforged, or are they humanoids?
No,
other
they are
kind?
warforged. That was what the people that I have talked to, they say that it was a band of warforged raiders that came in and ambushed him. I think they're trying to take our warforged to try to reprogram them to fight for the Lord of Blades. I
What
don't
all
know
do
for
we-
sure, but
What all do we know of this Lord of Blades?
well, I mean, he might be a little perturbed that you stole a ship from him. That is true. He might be a little perturbed about that, yeah.
Be themselves.
Do we know, like, if the Lord of Blades is somebody who, like, worked on creating warforges, or
Well, that'll probably be me, eh?
Well, you,
we have to outsource the reprogramming? Like I said, we can have people who could do that as a way to get in.
True.
He's like legendary for his ability to work with them. I'm not gonna roll up being like, "Hi, you don't know how to do this. Let's help you."
Yeah, that's probably not a good plan.
Especially if you're counting on me to try and be persuasive, not my thing.
Right.
I do have persuasion, but not quite in the manner to which you might be accustomed.
You don't have to be persuasive. You just have to be you and say, "Yeah, I can do this."
I can do that.
You can be as grumpy as you want because you're a genius.
Yeah. It's easy to fool the meatbags. Oh, sorry. Sorry, children.
Very well, so you're asking us to go and retrieve these friends of yours, is that right?
Yes.
Very well.
I love that you just randomly roll a D100 to see.
I am a private eye, my dear, not a mercenary.
I mean, so
although the two can sometimes be aligned.
you had asked what you know about the Lord of Blades. I will say that there are a bunch of rumors. There's a bunch of rumors of things about him, and you have heard, you know, a lot. Some speak of him as a scholar and philosopher, dedicated to the liberation of the Warforged race. You know, there's theories and controversies, but few answers have really even ever surfaced. Most of them hold fast that the Lord of Blades did not exist. But I mean, there are so many rumors among both his followers and enemies that, you know, he isn't really seen a whole lot. Yeah. Holy moly. 150 d4s. I really feel like I'm back in my kids' game because that's what they do. Is like randomly roll giant numbers. Okay.
Oh, this wasn't random.
I'm just saying that's yeah.
Does he sound like every other revolutionary that comes around?
A little more yeah. Yeah, he's been gathering followers from among the Warforged of the area, and seems to. The latest rumor is he's trying to build an empire upon the ruins of Kree, deep within the desolate Mournland. So, it seems that there's the possibility that that's been happening.
Is it the whole we're superior, so let's get rid of the meat bags and run everything, or
sorta.
subjugate the
He
meat
said
bags?
meat bags.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So,
I don't remember it.
yes. So there is that. He is becoming quite the threat here within the area.
What do you say? I think this would be a teachable moment to go find these.
He kind of looks over at you and kind of shrugs a little bit.
Did he shrug?
Was it west or east forest?
It was
Forest east of
East.
Salvation.
Mhm.
All right. I'll go ahead and pull out my map and for like me on the road and say, can you mark where he was likely taken?
Please
Yeah,
tell us where the.
And he kind of points to a section of the forest on your map, and he says, I'm pretty sure what they said was that they went this way.
Thank you.
And it is about this time. Some of you have a high enough passive perception to pick it up. You hear raised voices just outside the hall, and all of a sudden the large double doors are suddenly thrown open, and much out of place for the area. But I mean, you've seen Dorian, but a immaculately dressed man in a Breelish military regalia strides purposefully into the room, leaving the overpowering smell of perfume in his wake.
Ew.
General Tyrish, the captain seems to stammer, jolting to his feet. I wasn't expecting our meeting until this evening, sir. Please have a seat. As he gets up and he vacates his seat for the general, you see the general unclasps and removes his soft velvet cape with the flourish of a man who knows exactly what he's doing. And without sparing a glance, drops it into the nearest character. So, like, whoever's sitting next to him, he puts it in your hands before seating himself in the most comfortable-looking chair beside the war table. Everybody give me a history check, please.
I was gonna say, if he handed it to me, he's not getting it back.
He also could have just placed it over me.
You automatically know who it is.
Okay.
Come on, be better than last time. Awesome.
Much better than last time. Good job.
Much better. Thank you.
By the way, I forgot to tell you two, if you want your dice to be 3D dice, you can go to dice options in the cogwheel and do the check all three of them, and then you'll see your dice roll on the screen.
Oh yeah.
color too. If
And
you want
yeah, you make sure you have a good color. Yeah.
the
Okay.
color next to your name on the bottom of the
Yep.
screen.
All right. So with those rolls, 18, 22, 17, 13, 19, 20, 15, I will say all of you, in fact, know who this person is. I mean, you immediately recognize, some of you it was just you heard the name, but a couple of you actually have seen him before. Let's see here. Mahler, you immediately recognize this guy. You are all too familiar with his reputation as a vain, petty, and incompetent leader, wrapped in layers and layers and layers of privilege and political protection. As he sits there, furrowing his brow and rubbing his chin in what appears to be a careful thought, he appraises the map for a few moments until the captain kind of clears his throat a little bit and introduces you all to the general. And soon after he finishes that, the general turns to all of you and asks each of you to, report on the state of salvation.
I don't spend much time in salvation, so I'm not sure I could give the most accurate long-term report.
Does anybody, I'm just going to ask this out, because I don't want to have to look. Does anybody have a passive perception over 11?
I do.
Yes, mine's 18.
Yes.
17.
Everybody who is over an 11, you notice that the general, while studying the map, was very fixated on a part of the map that is some 100 miles to the north of where salvation is.
Where's salvation on this map? Is that it?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Is this the guy
Wait,
that
hold
mentioned the dwarf earlier? Or is it the
No.
other?
It was the other. The captain.
Yeah, that was the captain. This is the general.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah,
So-
probably just like a side note for those with the higher perception as well. When the general walked in, whether intentionally or not, Mahler stands at attention, kind of, just like just.
Reflexively.
Yeah. Reflexively.
Oh, Lord.
With all of the formalities dispensed with, Captain kind of briefs the general on the assignment that he has asked you about. With a little bit of disinterest, the general says, well, I'll offer you 200 gold each from the Breland coffers to complete whatever, or complement whatever reward the captain's offered you.
Thank you, sir.
I suppose I could be convinced.
Does it feel like he thinks he can just buy us?
Not necessarily.
More like money doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
not like he's looking down on us, so that way, just throw them a little bit of money and they'll do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, your puffy immenseness.
Thank you, General.
Those of you
Jenny.
with a passive, those with the passive over 15, you see that when the general made the comment about complimenting whatever reward the captain offered, the captain shot a somewhat subtle glance at Big Bara. With an understanding nod, it is shortly after that she kind of asks you guys if you have any further questions.
Did we get names and descriptions of who we're looking for?
Oh, of course, I have that out out in front, if you would, if there are no more questions for the captain, I will escort you out and, get you that information.
How many captives would you like?
All of them? If there's a lot, I would like all of them, but, I mean, you know, capture as many as you can alive.
Very well.
How many do you think there are?
I have no idea.
We could probably discuss this on the way up. But
And with that, she kind of ushers you guys out of the room. And as the door closes, leaving just the general and the captain inside, the general's once pleasant and polite tone seems to raise in volume and anger. Although the conversation's precise subject is kind of a little bit muted by the heavy oaken door. And as Big Bara kind of keeps her back to the door, she says, okay, here you go. And she hands you the piece of paper that you requested. And she says, all right, you have your orders. Locate the raiders and capture as many as you can alive. We must find out what the Lord of Blades is plotting.
very well. I'll just look the others. Any of you good at, let's call it scouting the wilderness?
Are we supposed to bring the raiders back alive?
Yes.
Well, that's more difficult. But I suppose still doable.
Yeah.
Another skill I just picked up is, yes, I have advantage on survival checks to go around the moorland now.
Well, there you go.
You know, I am also equipped at survival.
Yes, you are.
Well, that does lead one to wonder, if there are that many raiders, how are we supposed to bring them back?
Just bring back what you can.
I'm not proficient. I just got a thing where I can have advantage.
Yeah. If no one else is equipped aside from Zuta to help with scouting, I can do it as well.
I can help as well.
But yeah.
Arthur's got it.
As for how we're gonna bring them all back, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There might not be that many. There might be as little as 5 to 2 dozen. We won't know till we get there.
Well, if everyone is ready, I guess we could head out now, yes?
That sounds
I
like
will need to purchase some more room
to
to go.
have proficiency in survival.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to get some more rope before we head out, just in case.
I'm gonna want to swing by the base and tell Sky Blue that we're leaving.
Meet back in an hour.
That should be fine.
Yeah, we can meet back. You want to meet back here?
Outside, but yes.
Okay.
Yes. Don't forget the buddy system.
Okay. All right. So, with that, you go back into the City of Salvation, and you are able to go and pick up the necessary supplies that you need from the stores here.
I'm actually gonna leave Sky Blue one of the sending stuff.
Okay. That is now the what is it called? Those are the call homestones. All
Our
right.
speakers.
All right. So with that, okay, you can totally buy 300 feet of rope. It's not a bad plan. Good plan. Good plan. All right. With that, let's see. All right. So, it would be. It's on that sheet. I don't remember how much it is off the top top of my head, but there's a sheet for that. That is in the provision sheet.
So many handouts.
I know. Uh-huh.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it.
So many handouts. All right.
1 gold piece for 50 feet.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
10 gold pieces if you go with silk.
I might as well make that silk then.
There you go.
So, 10, 20. So, 60 gold.
All right. There you go. Yes?
I was looking at manacles, but they're not going to be a small or medium creature.
The Warforged are considered mediums, like Krebis and
If they've not been altered, of course.
yeah. But most of the Warforges are like standard Warforges are medium sized. But yes. Okay. So it is 7:30. What we are gonna do is we are going to take our break just a little bit early. Go grab another soda or use the restroom or whatever, and then we will come back and pick this back up in just a few minutes. So we will be right back.
Yay!
Be safe, everybody.
All right. So.
I'm gonna grab my pillow. I'm dying over here.
Poor baby.
So while we have this minute, they're deafened. That way they can have their minute, their few minutes to take their break. I wanted to just say hello and welcome you guys. As I mentioned before, we are just now joining this campaign. For them, it is episode 15. For us, it's episode 1, but it's episode 15 of Eberron. Just wanted to remind you guys that DMS Susan is the one who is doing this, and if you guys are watching this on YouTube later, then I will include her channel in the link in the description below. And if you guys want, there is still plenty of time to donate to Extra Life. We are $93.61 into our goal of $500. There's still time, but the clock is ticking. So if you guys want to help and donate anything you can, pennies, coins, any amount helps. Not to mention that if you're not able to donate, that's okay. You can still take the link. If you do !donate, you can still generate a link and you can share it. Post it on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, wherever, and that'll help get the word out to someone who will be able to help with our cause. Who will be able to financially help with our cause. With that being said, we're going to hit a BRB screen. I'm going to go figure out how long our break is. I'll be right back, guys. We'll be right back. Oh, did you want to put more glowstone in it? You can put like 4 pieces of glowstone in there. Here. And thing. Here you go. See how mine's full?
Oh my god, Cora! That's right, what fucking game it is? You lit the whole house up. God damn.
Okay, so I have to defeat a certain amount of slimes before I get... Oh my god, I wish you guys could see my face. Did you guys see that? This is the episode where I freaking wish that my camera... Guys, I'm gonna cry. It really does warm my heart that you guys think of me and you guys come by and say hi. But, alas, tonight is over. I hope you guys have a good night. Be safe out there. Don't forget to love each other. See you guys for tomorrow's stream. Have a good night, everybody. Fuck you, Will.
What?
Good night. And I've been wanting to play with freaking Kevin! I'm literally talking about you! I summoned you! If you read the first word of the last 10 messages I sent you, you'll hate or love me. Hang on. Let me dump the stuff in here, and let me double check. Let me go in the house real quick. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know what it is already. I'm mad. I know what it is already. Dude, how could you do this to me? Matt, how could you let this happen? That's very much appreciated. He went to go order something. I think he went to go order a movie, Doctor Strange movie. So, that's why he was AFK. And I think he said he spilled something, but he never... Every time, Russell. Every time, Russell! Every time! Matt, you had one job.
I really didn't want to.
What the? Dude?
I didn't want to take that!
I would've died if I didn't...
My R can help turn this fight around.
So can mine.
Second life.
Oh.
Great, and we are in fact back, and we welcome back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Just to kind of give you also a little bit, just as a reminder, we are raising money for Extra Life, and personally, I have raised $500 now, and we are actually still looking for team members as well. The DMS Adventurers Tavern Extra Life team is currently at $550 the last time I checked. So if you are interested in joining our team, let me know and we will get you all hooked up. All right, now back to our story. Okay, so you are all, you all go in and do your thing as you venture in to Salvation proper and get these needed supplies, and then meet back outside of the just outside or just beside the ramp up to the floating tower. And it seems that you are ready to go and venture off to find and capture these raiders, these Warforged raiders. Maybe, hopefully rescue the scout in the process, but at the very least capture some of the raiders so that they can be be questioned and find out what the Lord of Blades has in store. All right. So as we venture out, change the music a little bit. There we go. All right. We are going to. I need 2 people or 1 person with advantage to give me a survival check, please.
I get it because of the map.
You
so-
do get it because of the map.
Yeah, mine's only +4, so I don't know who should roll.
+0, so I think
I
you
have
know,
a +5.
Okay, so would you like to roll individually or one of you with advantage?
We'll call it a friendly contest. No! He got me.
Okay. He did
Listen
get
here,
you.
you whippersnapper, we're going this way.
That's fair. All
whatever
right.
you do, don't walk on his lawn.
Oh no, seriously, don't walk on his lawn. You ain't seen nothing till you see you walking on his lawn.
Just wait until you see what this walking stick can do.
It's true. All right, so you venture out into the outskirts of town, out to where you were told to go. The Plains of Salvation give rise to rocky foothills, beyond which the blasted remnants of a forest stand like a border wall before the moorland. The pale golden moon of Nim hangs full in the sky behind fattened rain clouds. As you enter the forest, the clouds, of course, because this is how it works, release their burden and it begins to pour down rain. All right. So, okay, my question for you is, are you guys just going, or are you trying to be stealthy, or whatnot? What are you planning? What are you doing? Are you it's raining. Are you trying to be stealthy? Are you trying to just go, or what?
This is the forest
Was
where
there any indication as to a hurry necessary?
No.
Other than,
there
The
was the
sooner you find
possibility.
out the information about what the Lord of Blades is planning, the better.
The other thing was that the sooner that we go, the more likely we find that scout alive.
Sure.
True.
Yep. Okay. So, are you stealthing or are you not?
I feel like the rain is just gonna erase any stealth we even attempt to have.
Yeah, the rain is noisy.
Mahler is not quiet about his intent. He's not very
Okay.
stealthy. He's just going for it.
Yeah, I think we're just going for it.
Okay.
Yeah, probably so.
I just want to make sure. All right.
I'm gonna keep an eye
Right,
out
it has
for-
nothing to do with the battle map.
It totally
maps.
has nothing
maps,
to do
maps,
with that.
Map.
What? It has nothing to do with the fact that I have a map for this. No.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Nothing to do with that. I don't know why you would assume that would be something that. No. Yeah, that's kind of a dead giveaway.
I can also search for traps while going at a normal pace because of Dungeon Delver, so I'm just gonna
That's
do that.
helpful.
That is helpful. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I need everybody to roll me a perception check at disadvantage because rain.
Oh no.
Oh, that. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, there's the last one. Okay. Oh,
Nice.
waste of a natural 20.
I
knew somebody was
know.
gonna do it. I knew somebody was gonna do it.
Always happens.
It's like I smell violence in the air.
Right? Uh-huh. All right. So with that, Mahler, you catch you catch it just barely. It's a real subtle that you because you see that there's some movement up ahead that doesn't seem natural for the bushes that are here. Right about there. Behind this bush.
I'd probably tap a Creepus because he's also like a next to me. Say, up ahead. There's some movement. Try not to give it away.
I will waggle my moth ears in acknowledgement.
Pass it on.
Okay.
I guess I'll tap Raven is right there.
It is yeah, so what are you gonna do? Sleight of hand to tap. Nice. Hey Raven. You don't notice his hand, but then you feel Creepus right there.
Well, it was to hide it from other people, not from.
Oh, okay.
It was good to be detectable by Raven, but
Okay, got it.
imperceptible by observers.
Okay.
You didn't ask me to roll it, so I.
Yeah, I was like, sure. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, yeah, you find the one person there. Okay. So what are you doing?
I'll go ahead and pass it on to Cinder as well, and I'm gonna continue walking forward. I'm also gonna tell Zuta, to stay behind me. Corey, how do you pronounce that?
Zutog.
Zutog. Okay.
Tog. You got to be heavy. Heavy on the pronunciation, yes.
Oh Lord.
So I'll tell Zutog to stay in the back.
What was that, Bob?
No, I said, for here we could be going for this again.
Uh-huh.
Zutog.
Tog. Just gonna
like
call her
it.
Tog. Just Tog.
No.
Yep. Alright, so you're walking forward? You should be able to control your token, by the way.
I'm gonna go into stealth mode.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I'm just gonna keep going like as if I didn't notice him.
Okay.
But I definitely pull out my ball.
Okay. You guys kind of turn back and Cinder Striker is nowhere to be found.
Oops, man.
I'll use the cane to sort of smack my hat and wake up Bonnie.
Okay. All of a sudden, Zutog, you look over at the old man, and he hits him. He kind of is literally hitting his head with the stick, with the quarterstaff that he's carrying.
And you notice that the bowler hat that I'm wearing suddenly sprouts little legs that attach to my shoulders, and the little buckle in the front starts to glow just a bit.
We'll just kind of look at you. What kind of magic is this? Are you wizard too?
No. I like to make things.
Where did you go?
Enhance things.
I tried to move and it deleted me.
Huh. It did that earlier for somebody else, so I
No,
don't know.
it put me under Arthur.
Yeah, it took me off the board a while back too.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. I don't know, that was weird.
I measured it out and then it freaked out. But I'm gonna come and hide like over here.
Okay, so you're gonna go all the way over there?
Well, can I hide in the bush?
You
kind of?
can. Are you dashing to get there? Or are you just walking?
Bonus action. Oh,
Okay, so give me an acrobatics check.
why?
Wet terrain. Any creature that uses the dash action slips and falls prone unless they make the successful acrobatics check. As a rogue, I don't think you're going to have too much trouble with this, but who knows? Like I said, who knows? Okay, so it kind of works to your advantage though, because as you go running over, you kind of do the baseball slide into underneath the bush. You're a little bit muddy now, but I mean, you're hidden.
Blend in better.
Uh-huh.
Susan,
Yes.
if I had any idea that we're gonna probably be in a fight,
Uh-huh.
I
You
will
definitely did.
prepare a blue and aim it in between Arthur, Zeta, Creepus, and Mar.
Okay.
And you guys, I'm basically doing this spell, but you should know what I actually doing, Susan.
Okay. Okay. All right. It's still wanting to do it twice for you. That's really weird.
I don't get it either.
I don't either. Okay, so who did you say that was on?
Basically everyone in this line.
Okay, so Arthur, Zuthog, and Krebus or Mauler?
Mar.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, brewing instead of acid, you feel health somehow. You feel more healthier.
Okay.
So it looks green and sickly, but I feel better.
Yep. Because I changed it to instead of acid to be healing instead.
Okay. So does that give them temporary points?
Nope. If they take damage, they heal back up.
Oh, okay. As long as it's on them.
Yep.
Right, we're just slimed essentially.
Uh-huh. It was nice of you to make them extra slimy. That's very nice. All right, so
You can use your acid to scrape it off if you don't think you need it.
all right. So, Cinder Striker, give me a perception check, please. From now underneath the bush. Perfect.
Oh god.
Oh man.
You do not see the person who was moving in the other bush. You do not see anyone other than your party.
A bush.
A bush.
Is it a bird?
I'm gonna stay hidden because of this.
Okay. Uh-huh. All right. So, what are you guys doing?
Guess we keep walking again.
March, march, march.
Okay.
Trudge.
As you do, let's see here. All right. You know what? We're gonna let the dice decide because it's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm gonna roll a d8. Of course you rolled an 8 because there's 7 of you. Perfect. Roll again. 3. Okay. 3. So, all of a sudden, Mauler, you don't see where it came from, but a longbow shot comes flying at you. An arrow comes flying at you. What is your armor class?
My armor class is 18.
Who?
That's going to Mauler.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was muted. My AC is 18.
Okay, so it misses you, but you now know that there is someone up on the top of the hill. As they take a second shot at you. Nope. That was good. That was real good. And then they just kind of duck behind the rock that's here. And with that, my friends, I need you to roll initiative.
How very dare. How very dare.
How very dare. Yep. All right. So we've got that guy. All right.
Equal to
That's
intelligence
real good
mod.
initiative. Okay. All right. So with that, there we go.
Oh wait, but Susan, I can add.
Huh?
I have a thing.
You have a thing? What do you have a thing?
Your keen ability, tactical wit.
Oh, okay.
Give yourself bonus to your initiative equal to your intelligence mod. My intelligence mod is 3.
Okay. So
3.
so 12 then, instead of 9. All right. So Cinder Striker, that brings us to you first here.
Do I see where this person was, or?
They ducked back behind the rock. But you know that someone is up there. And this path is like, think of it as an angle down. Like you could go up it right there to get up to the top if you wanted to.
Probably eat shit again.
What?
Probably fall down again.
Oh.
I'm gonna move some. Let me see if I can see them or not.
Okay. Where are you gonna move to? Okay. You can catch the sight of them, yes. Like they have like 3/4 cover from you right now, but you do see where they are. Okay. That does not hit. Oops. That one does.
Excuse me.
Okay, 8 points of damage. Anything else that you would like to do?
Yeah, bonus action, try and hide a little bit.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll, please. Alright, perfect. You feel like you have found a safe hiding place, at least from them. Alright, so that was Cinder Striker. That brings us to this exact person right here. Knowing that, yeah, they just got attacked, but, still kind of trying to figure this all out. Doesn't see you so much as a threat and will shoot, again.
Didn't see me at all.
I know, I'm just saying, like, not to go chase after you from you doing that. Will, shoot again at Mahler.
I love the attention.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yep.
Ooh, they hit you that time.
So that's 7 points of damage to you, and they will turn and shoot at Krebus as well.
Question: is it magical?
It is not magical.
So heavy armor master, I reduce that by. So I take 4 damage.
4. And she totally misses Krebus, and she will take her movement to run this away. And kind of staying with the bush. Alright. Alright. Joe, it is your turn.
I would.
By the way, she is 15 feet up from where you guys are.
You know, that athletic feat's looking so much better right now.
Right? Yeah, oops.
I have an idea of what I want to do.
Alright.
Can you skip my turn? I'm thinking what to do.
Okay.
Actually, I just do massive missile if I still.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I just do massive missile right now.
Okay.
Did we see it move?
Yes. Alright, so just the first
One,
level?
just first
Okay.
level.
Alright, so 6 points of damage. Okay. Alright. Arthur, that brings us to you.
Well, Bonnie's up. So
Okay.
I will use the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think that
Damn.
hits. This cannon is kick-ass. 30 points of damage. Holy crap. All right. Well, that takes a good chunk out of her.
Yeah. Can you cast a bonus action spell as an action?
Nope.
No? Alright.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Gets pushed to
Huh? Yeah, that's right. It's 5 feet?
5 feet.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for catching that, because I forgot. Ironically, she gets farther away from you.
Frustrating.
I think that's. You know what, actually? Yeah, I'm just gonna wave the cane in the air. You come down here and fight!
Okay. 20 will hit. Okay.
Making up for all the crap rolls last week.
Apparently. All right. Oh, I had crap rolls last week, but then I made up for it on Monday, so it's fine. All
Or maybe
right.
not so 20s.
6. All right. So, Kribus, it is your turn.
Okay, I will move forward. This isn't difficult terrain, is it?
It is not difficult terrain. It is difficult if you dash, then you have to do an acrobatics check.
Good. Okay, that's
As
what I
long as you're
thought.
just walking, then it's fine.
Oh, actually, I won't move. I think I'm
Okay.
in range anyway. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, hold monster is a wisdom save. All right.
I'll save 17.
That is a 19 on the die. Where's Kane? I actually made a wisdom save this time.
I'm back to wasting spells.
I mean, honestly, you have better luck than I do because they've been failing every type of save lately. All right. Then that brings us to Zutog.
Okay, so what Zutog is going to do is he's gonna walk over to Mahler, or he's right next to him. So, and then you have to go get him. I don't know. And
It's just.
the other
Oh,
fast
whatever.
yeah, just you have to go get him. The other fast one is gone. Go. And he's gonna tap him using his arcane focus, and he's gonna give him invisibility.
Ooh, okay. All
Eh.
right.
Yep, and then using this is a bad idea, but using my aggressive, which is my orc passive, I can use my bonus action to move up to my speed to an enemy that I choose that I can see or hear. Can I see or hear them from here?
As long as you're closer, yeah.
As long as I end my turn closer to when I started.
You can, yeah. You saw them get hurt and stuff, yeah.
Okay. I will just move up. Hang on. Let me get my trusty dandy ruler.
If you just pick up your character and hit the left or right
If you
mouse
pick
button,
it up and start to move it and hit right,
it'll measure for you.
Oh my gosh, but that is
Well,
amazing.
that's the regular tool, but if you're just normally pick up your character, hit the right mouse button, it will give you a yellow line. And then when you let go, your character actually moves that yellow line.
Yeah, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
My brain can't comprehend that. I'm
So,
sorry.
Click it.
Okay,
And then just
click it.
Yeah.
And then
So
you
make
have
sure
your
you have
thing, yeah?
make sure you have your arrow instead of the measuring tool.
oh, that would probably help. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Arrow. Okay.
and then pick up your token like you're gonna regularly move it,
Yes.
and then hit the right mouse button.
Oh.
And it will give you a yellow line, and it will measure out your spot.
That moves my page though. I can't do that.
Okay.
Just
I don't-
hold it.
No, I know it moved my page down. It's okay. I'll tinker with it later. But I have 30 feet of movement. I'm sure this isn't 30 from where I started, so I'll just move a little bit. I don't want to move my full movement. And I'll end my turn there.
You're just going the 20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that was your slight roll 20 lesson for today.
Yay.
All right. Midstream lesson for today. All right, Mahler, what are you doing?
Well.
You are invisible.
Yes.
And
Physical
Mar,
Mahler
you
is
lose your
always a
HP, you got some back.
Oh yeah. If you got your healing back, you
Oh.
got 8
shit.
points back.
Okay. I'm back to
So
full.
you got your full back. Yep.
Yep.
There you go. That's a good use of that slime right there. All right.
You
So
doing
what are you doing,
DVD
Mahler?
anytime soon? Yes, we will be done
So,
with.
am I okay? Well, before I do
We
this,
will be
am I
done
able to
with
climb up this?
this game at 9 o'clock
You
our
can.
time.
That's
So
gonna
then
be
after
rough terrain.
that,
If
I
you
will
go
be doing
this way,
DVD.
It would be
Okay?
not rough terrain.
I finally made sure it was updated.
Okay.
Because this looks more of like the slant where it would be easier to go up. This is more of a climbing up the rock face.
I have a question. So the
Uh-huh.
slippery stuff, right? That's
Uh-huh.
Here, but it's
That's the brown. Yeah.
but it's not up here.
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm going up this hill then. All right.
Okay. Yep.
So from here,
Uh-huh.
No, it's okay.
if I dash,
In an hour, I will be playing
am
some
I
DVD.
still gonna
Okay?
make the
In an hour.
Nope.
save? Okay.
Nope.
Gonna,
You, me, and Russell.
Go ahead.
I'll actually message Russell.
Yeah,
action.
you're far enough out.
I'm gonna go ahead and action dash.
Okay.
Up this way.
Okay.
Stop scrolling.
It's a thing.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Not there. Jesus. Okay, so that was action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if I have any bonus action stuff going on. I don't quite feel
I don't think
like...
so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. As you go running up the hill, the rest of
Alrighty.
you that are
Have
still
fun.
down below see movement coming out of the bush that that he first saw a person in. And you all see this other Warforged come out, and you see he comes to, let's see, how far was his movement? Okay. And he will dash up to get here.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. And you see, like, he starts to slide, and he catches himself. All right, Cinder Striker, that brings us to you.
I'm hidden from the one on the hill, right?
You are, yes.
All the dead, and they have
Okay. All right, so Toll
have
the Dead.
disadvantage on the save.
Oh, that, okay.
I don't think that yeah, did not make it. All right. So that is, ironically, she rolled the same thing on both of them. 12 points of damage. That's really good, Tor. You usually roll it more on the lower die. So that's good. All right. So with that, they are extremely hurt. They are bloodied. Anything else?
These guys alive?
Yeah, I'm
What?
gonna move up here.
Yeah,
Hide here.
yes. Okay. All right. So you see, like,
Excuse me.
perfect, Tor. She is able to see you here, and she will take 2 shots at you.
At who?
At Mahler.
I'm invisible.
Oh, that's right. You're invisible. Okay, so then it would be coming over here. It would be coming over. You know what? Actually, she saw you shoot her with the cannon, so she's going after Arthur.
Okay.
So, Arthur, that one's at you,
Yeah, it hits.
and
Not
that
so
one
much.
does not. All right. So that is 4 points of piercing damage. All right, Joe. That brings us back to you. What are you doing, Joe?
Probably move right here.
Okay.
And I wish I had a spell that could hold people in place.
I mean, I wish you didn't have that spell. If we're doing wishes, this is the things. Yes.
Mhm.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm going to cast. Probably not. Why not? I cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
I'll drop a potion and land up on myself and cast Sanctuary.
Okay. All right. And that is an action. That is a bonus action. Anything else you want to do?
Main action, I'm gonna make another potion. Because I think it's an action. Yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
I'll do the one for boldness.
Okay.
If you need to know what it is.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
Alright.
Okay. All right. So then that brings us to Arthur.
Okay. We're gonna get a little creative.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one step forward,
Mm-hmm.
and I have the rope of climbing.
You do.
Oh my goodness, I love
I'm
this
actually
idea.
going to animate it, and it'll go 10 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and not start knotting this guy up, tying him up.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, All right. So, is there anything that they can... Okay, do.
AC of 20 with 20 hit points for that
Okay.
that thing.
Okay. Fast and self securely. Not... Okay. All right. Just checking to see if there was anything a save against it, but there's not. Okay. Cool. All right. So you're gonna tie him up.
Yep, and then kind of back away a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan. All right. Okay. So then, Krebus, you see that he is grappled. Or actually.
It doesn't really say anything about grappling.
Yeah.
I may be using it outside of its scope.
I mean, it is a rope and you tied somebody up with it, but
Sure.
we'll say okay, so
I'm like so tired.
let's see.
I will, Stardust. I'll remind you.
You know what? Yeah, we'll say grappled. He is grappled because then it's speed 0, can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. It ends if the effect is removed from the reach. So we'll say he is grappled.
To be fair, if we want to be real rulesy, it says it can fasten itself securely to an object.
Mm-hmm.
He's a creature, not an object.
Right.
But his shoe is an object, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, I'm willing to go with it. So I was just trying to remember which one, if he was grappled or if he was restrained. He is grappled. Because restrain gives you advantage on attacks, so that's why I was trying to remember which one was which. So, Krebus, what are you gonna do?
So, does he have a weapon? Could he hit me?
He does. Yes, he has a long sword out.
Are we
And-
attacking are we restraining him or attempting to restrain him because we're capturing him? What is the deal here?
I believe the idea was that we were capturing the brothers.
Oh, not everybody?
Well, we wouldn't have to capture the scout. The scout would just come with us. But yeah, the idea would be to capture as many as we could, just in case the one that gets away has the info, or the one that we killed has the info that is needed, just to avoid.
Give me a you do see the sign of the Lord of Blades. Yep. So,
Okay.
Kripus, what would you like to do?
From standing right here,
Mm-hmm. You see the guy that's standing in front of you. The rope has done like a figure 8 around the bottom of his legs. So he's not going to be able to walk very far. Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay. All right. So that is a wisdom save of a really?
Oh my god!
Last time you rolled a 19, remember?
I know. Yep. All right. They are hypnotically patterned, so they are just off in their own little spirally world. Okay. All right. So,
And then
anything else?
I will step out of range of this guy.
Okay. You will get an opportunity attack.
I know.
Okay. I'm just making sure. All right. And he has a spiked maul is what he's carrying.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, I want it.
Right?
I'm a 14.
All right. So that's not going to hit you, but you can walk away then.
Great.
Okay. All right. Zutag.
All right. Zutog is just gonna reach out. Is he wearing what kind of armor? Any armor?
So the guy that is standing next to you, let's see here. He has got natural. He is a made of armor guy.
Oh, okay.
He just has natural metal awesomeness kind of armor.
Okay.
But it looks super like sturdy.
I was gonna attempt, and I might still, shocking grasp.
Go for it.
Do I get advantage for that or no? Because he's restrained or grappled?
Normally you get advantage if they're wearing metal armor, so I think he made of metal.
Yeah, it works.
Awesome.
I remember this is a out of game above table thing for a moment. When Tor was her druid way back in the olden golden days, she had the spell for heat metal and then never found anybody who was in metal.
Oh my gosh, that's brutal.
Yeah!
How can you heat metal somebody and they just cook.
Oh, that guy's gonna be, oh no.
You're trying to not kill this guy, right?
Alright, so...
I haven't seen any hostages yet, so they're fair game.
Okay, so go ahead and click on the word Shocking Grasp in the chat right there. And roll your damage. Alright.
Damn.
24 points of damage as those that are standing right there, you see Zutog reach out and the electricity comes from their hand and just like encompasses this metal body, and he is a conductor of electricity. I would not suggest touching him right now.
Not all metals conduct electricity.
No, but his does enough that it did something.
That, and he's in like soaked mud.
You'd think that would ground him a little bit, but no.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that you would like to do there, Zutog?
But he's still standing, yes?
Yes, he is well. Well, when he started, he had a lot of buffness to him.
No, that's fine. If he went down, Zutog is just gonna be like, oh, oops. But since he's still up, he's done. That's my turn.
Do you want to
Okay.
step away?
No, I don't want to provoke a tough opportunity.
Well, shock and grasp.
You don't have to. He already used it.
That and shock and grasp gets rid of
Oh,
it.
that's right. It takes his reaction away.
Yeah, he already had used his reaction, but yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, I had this plan the whole time. All right.
Oh my
whole
god.
time.
All right.
The switch. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
So-
now I'm
Alright,
done.
so Mahler, what are you doing?
Alright, let me just double check and then look, see here. Tempting. So we are going to use our action. So I'm gonna run up to this one,
Okay.
and because I dashed, I'm gonna be using the charger ability
Okay.
for a bonus action to attack.
Okay.
Creature, charm, and non-lethal, by the way. Just
Okay.
FYI.
Okay. That makes a big difference.
Like just FYI.
Oh, Dylan, your mommy loves you so the very muches. She just got a treat time for you. Yeah, she loves you the very muches.
Just to be sure, we're gonna use
You did great. You did great weapon master.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm also using the precision attack just to
Okay.
make sure that it hits.
Okay. So 20 plus the -5 would not hit, but you have a superiority die that gives you 6, which makes it hit.
Alright. So he's going to be taking 15 because of the great weapon master and charger. Plus another 14.
Yeah,
And-
that's an
Yeah.
he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is unconscious, and you specifically said non-lethal, so he is going to not be on death saves. So you
Yeah.
just enough to make him unconscious and prone.
So like Cinder would probably see them like standing there from like the hypnotic pattern, then just Mauler materializes and just lays this guy out. And then I'll use the remaining movement I have to start dragging. And
Okay.
then towards the rest of the group.
Okay. All right. So with that, this guy is not happy about his feet being tied together by a rope. And he will look down at it, look over at Arthur, and he just shakes his head. And he reaches down and tries to start untying it, decides against that, and because this doesn't actually say that it grapples or whatever, he is going to take a giant hop so that he can get, because it's tied in like a figure 8 kind of thing. You set around his feet. He's gonna hop until he can get right next to these two. So literally a hop 5 feet.
It's cool. I'm into it.
And then he is going to take his swings, and he's going first at Joe. Nope. Second one at Krebus. I believe that one hits you, Krebus.
Of course it does.
Oh, that was terrible bonus damage right there. Alright, so that is 10 bludgeoning and 1 piercing damage. And then, yep, so, then the last one is going back at Joe.
Why is it not rolling my concentration?
I don't know.
What, doesn't he have to make a wisdom save?
Well, I mean, concentration's what do you call it? A con save.
No, the
Yeah.
sanctuary. Joe had sanctuary.
Oh, that's right. Joe had sanctuary. That's right.
Alright, that hits.
Okay. So, yeah, I forgot you had sanctuary. That is 17 points of damage.
Okay.
The only
Alright.
guy who was hypnotic patterned is unconscious, so
Uh-huh.
you don't really need
Yeah.
to keep it up anyway.
Yeah, so actually your concentration would have dropped anyway, Krebus.
I didn't realize he was unconscious.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Alright. Cinder Striker, that brings us to you. So we just kinda move that way.
This guy needs to make a save.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Okay. What is he
He doesn't
saving
roll very
against?
high.
He is saving against the Toll the Deads. Okay. That is a failure on his part. He will take the 15 points of damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna start moving towards smaller. I wanna search this out.
Okay. Alright. As that is happening, you see another archer comes up from the bush that is right by you guys. He comes around. Hold on, let me get. There we go. He comes around the bush and sees that you are dragging his friend. And he will take. This guy will take 2 shots at Mauler.
Yay!
Because you are the one that has got it. So.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Okay, neither one of those are gonna hit you. All right. So, okay, Joe, that brings us back to you.
I guess the green strike person is still up, still.
Right.
And I'm going to disengage. As
Okay.
Assassin,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm gonna move around here 25 feet.
Okay.
And bonus assassin, I'll do healing word on Crevious.
Okay. All right. While Joe does healing word on Krebus, Arthur, what are you gonna do?
I don't think the cannon can
Thank
do
you, Jolly.
non-lethal
Love you.
damage.
Nope.
So I will bonus action Shillelagh and smack this guy.
Okay. So that is 6 points of healing to you, Krebus. All right, that will hit. 8 points of damage. Okay. Anything else?
Think that's all I got.
All right.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Shillelagh makes the attack magic,
It does.
Yes.
which can't be non-lethal.
Oh, can magic not be non-lethal?
No,
It's the attacking stick,
Yeah. So
yeah.
so it's like a weapon, basically. It just ignores immunities and resistance.
I don't know. Well, we will have to look that up and find out.
'Cause you always said anytime it was magic, it
Magic,
can't be
yeah.
non-lethal.
Yeah. We will look it up and we will find out for next time. I'll make a note of it. Okay. All right. So, Arthur, your turn is done, or yeah? Or no? I think it is.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, then, Raven, what do you got for us?
Raven's gonna move closer
Okay.
and gonna go ahead and cast a healing word as well on Krebus to get him finished up.
Okay.
Full.
All right. Another 6 points. That is exactly, or well, now he's full again. So cool.
Just one more. Yeah, than I needed.
Yeah, nice. Okay, anything else that you would like to do?
That'll be it.
Okay. Krebus, it is your turn.
Is this thing still fighting us?
He is.
Okay. So non-lethally, I will attack with my arm blade.
Oh. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work. Anything else you'd like to do? Okay. I'm sorry.
There's some tomfoolery around.
Uh-huh. Alright, Zutag.
Alright. Since I am no longer concentrating on that spell there, I am going to begin concentration on a new one.
Okay.
I am going to using my focus. I'm going to use Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
I eat the pepper. I don't have a pepper, but imagine I eat a pepper.
Okay.
Touch myself. I choose... Do I want to be that person?
Do you want to be that person? I don't know. Do you? Do you?
Lightning!
Okay. Now I'm gonna warn you.
Okay.
This spell is a cone shape.
Yes.
You have 2 party members on either side of him.
Yes.
Okay.
This would be classified as not behaving.
No. I'm just making sure we are all aware that this choice has been made.
Remember when Primus was like, as long as you behave, I like to experiment.
I didn't say behave, I said behave well.
Behave well.
So,
just behave means you could behave poorly.
Cone.
So, Zuthog, that is the cone for your spell.
Okay. I myself, I make it happen, but don't worry. I was going to move. I just wanted to scare people. There we go. So that's where I move. Will Krebus still get hit, or is...
Yep.
Yeah, it'd have to be right up.
I gotta get closer. Okay, well, he's getting a mouthful of open up. And, until the spell ends, can use an action to exhale the cone. Must make a dex saving throw or take 3d6 damage of the chosen. And on a fail, he takes half. Okay.
The other thing is that...
Throw that into chat for me.
Oh, wait, hang on. I don't have advantage. Or do I... No, because it's ranged.
No. You don't have advantage.
They just have to make a save.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But just throw... Yeah, you just have to throw it up into chat so that... Yeah. Not much damage. There we go.
You could hit me, I wouldn't care.
That is an 18 on the die. So he's going to take half damage on that.
Okay.
It's probably
I'm just
a
going
good thing.
to move this over there. Alright, so he takes 6 points of damage as he looks at you and he goes, huh. Okay. I see. Alright. Anything else you'd like to do?
I should probably get away from him.
I mean...
I am, at this moment, hearing him be like, huh, okay. I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay. And I'm gonna, Misty Step.
Oh!
Whoa.
Well,
you
what?
cannot do that because you already cast a spell as your
Oh, that's
action.
right. You can't. No, it's a bonus action.
It's.
Yeah, but
you
it's still
can't
a
do 2
leveled
spells
spell.
at the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a cantrip and a spell, but you can't do 2 spells.
Oh, and a cantrip, but not 2 spells.
Yep.
Okay, well then.
I mean, thematically, it sounds great. I love the idea, but yeah. No.
Okay, well next time if I live, I will Misty Step.
I want to point out, you guys are leveled up enough to be able to handle this. It's not like I made you do level 1 characters. You do have some hit points. Okay. So you're just staying there?
He's a wizard.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
just
no hit
staying there,
points.
and he's
Negative
a wizard.
Negative hit points.
But yeah, I'm just staying there.
Win. push him over.
Well, yes, but you have the plus. You have the goo from Joe that'll heal you.
I also
So,
do have the goo.
You do. You have the goo.
It's got the goo.
Maybe reduce the effects of the spell to an appropriate cantrip level. Instead of moving 30 feet away, you move 5 feet away.
Yeah, that's what D&D 1 needs to do. Like, you can modify a spell, like you do some component of it, some part of it.
Who knows? All right, Mauler, what are you doing?
Oh, I'll just look back at Cinder and say, "Do you have this one?" And I'll like shake the body a little.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll drop them.
Okay.
And then charge at the one who's shooting arrows at me.
Okay.
And I will use my action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling spicy. Let's do Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Yeah. Not spicy.
No.
Nope.
No. Little too spicy on the. No. Mm-mm.
All right. Well.
Without the Great Weapon Master, you would have hit on that one.
But yeah. I'm gonna make a hit.
Okay.
I feel shamed. I must hit him now.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So 21 will hit. Okay, for 17 points of damage.
17 plus 7. So.
Oh, that's right. Plus the superiority dice. Okay.
24.
24 points of damage. Okay.
And I will. I'll use an action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna do normal swings this time.
Oh, okay.
15.
It's like they're. Nope. It's like their bodies are made of armor or something.
Ah,
Well, that was a waste of an action surge.
Yep, sure was.
All right, so we go back to this bladed champion down here that is currently surrounded by 3 people. And they're gonna each get an attack. So we are going to start with Arthur. 19, Arthur?
Yep.
All right. So that is going to be 10 damage total. Second one is going to Zutag. That is a 22 to you. I'm pretty sure that hits you. Use a wizard. I'm pretty sure that hits you.
That does. That does.
Alright, that's 12 points of damage. And then Kribis. 20 hit you, Kribis? Okay. Hey, that was a successful turn. Alright, for 10 points of damage. Wow, that was pretty consistent across the board. Alright.
Why is it saying I'm concentrating?
I don't know. I don't know. Just, I don't know. Alright, Cinder Striker. Yeah.
I actually do need to roll a concentration check, though.
Oh, yes. Wait, what?
Dragon's Breath.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Just a d20, right?
Yes. Well, no, it's a con save.
Oh,
so on your
dang.
sheet.
Okay, con.
It doesn't matter. You made it.
Oh, okay.
It's 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Okay.
So, yeah, and you had 12 points of damage, so you're fine.
Yay.
Uh-huh. All right, so Cinder Striker, we're coming back up to you. What you doing?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the guy who's hitting my friends.
The one on the down or the one on the up?
Down.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So, the guy that is right there, he takes and he kind of, you see him stow the longbow and pull out his short sword, and he will take 2 attacks at Mauler. Yep, that's what I felt. I felt that one.
When he goes to like swing and he misses, I put my foot on like the hilts, and
Okay.
I'm going to use riposte to make an attack against him as a reaction.
Okay. Okay.
So I gotta roll this. If I hit, it's an extra 6, but I have to hit
Okay.
first.
Yep, that will hit.
All right, so he takes 20 damage on the miss.
Okay.
So
He looks at you, and if he were able to do so, he would rage. But he
Yeah.
is not, so he will take a second swing at you and miss completely. Alright, perfect. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
when he swings again and then misses, I'll just say cease and desist.
Okay. So then we are at Joe.
I seeing how my new wizard friend, because I'm also a wizard, is doing. I'm going to do healing word again,
Okay.
but I do it at 2nd level.
Okay.
Ooh.
6 points,
6 points of healing. There you go.
and I gotta tell a person that would be very cold.
Okay. Right behind the guy?
No, in front of his face.
Oh, okay. Just straight on him? Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Hey, look at that.
You
Oh
know?
well.
It's really fun spending these superiority dice, but I'm burning through them so fast.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's like, oh no.
Alright, so then Arthur, that brings us to you.
How's the yellow archer looking?
He's looking like he's taking some hits when he just tried to punch him, but he's hurt. Not on death's door yet, but he's hurt.
Okay. Bonnie's gonna. We don't have the token out, but Bonnie's gonna bail and go. You know. And fire at yellow.
Okay, go for it.
I guess that guy gets a attack of opportunity if he wants it.
He's not gonna take it. That definitely hits. Alright. Nice. Okay.
And he moves 5 feet.
Yep.
And then smack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Crunchy old man game. I love that.
16 will not hit.
I love that so much.
Right? Right. Oh, just wait till you see Dorian's attacks. Uh-huh. Alright, so anything else, Arthur?
That's it.
Alright. Raven, what you doing?
Since Raven knows to kill this guy and I can't do non-lethal magical damage, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use something on this guy.
Okay. Oh. That's on yellow?
Nope, on yellow.
Okay. Alright. Dang. Yep, I thought that was gonna happen.
Wee.
Alright, as you see yellow get pushed back, whatever.
I mean, I have a 50-something gallon water skin, but I think it's magically 50-something gallons.
Yeah, it produces 50,000 or whatever gallons.
Right.
Yeah. It only